got you. Here's a tight, high-energy podcast opening script you can read straight into the mic or tweak on the fly. What's good, what's messy, and what's absolutely ghetto. Welcome back to Earth is Ghetto. It's Tuesday, January 6th, and baby, the world did not rest overnight. I'm your host, Love, and today I'm not doing this alone. Husband is back and joining me as we break down the news the only way we know how. Honest, hilarious, and slightly unhinged. We're getting into entertainment because the celebrities refuse to act right. Then it's story time because life keeps handing me content whether I ask for it or not. And of course, we're closing with a little inspiration because even in the chaos, we still rising. So grab your coffee, your tea, or whatever you sip when the world is on fire. Let's get into it. Earth is ghetto, but we here.
It is Tuesday. Hey, it is. I have this song like stuck in my head today, and back in the day when they were rap, they used to be like so serious. I used to live downtown on 29th Street. Everything's upbeat parties. All after dark, the girlies rubbing up in the park and we chill. Nobody got ill in a place that we call here. They don't fight, we here. Yeah, what's up, y'all? What's up? How y'all living? It's Tuesday already. I got vacation coming up and I'm so ready to go, and if you can't tell, I need it. Yes, my husband is back again to the news with me. Other than that, me and him had a good day. We ate pizza for dinner and gamed a little bit. It's Monday. He's finally going back to work. He's been like off and loving it. He loves when he's off. I don't. I be hating because I still gotta work. But back to work for him. Other than that, y'all, we'll go ahead and get into this news with him and I as we discuss what went on in this crazy world of ours. Well, we said we're doing. Let's get it. All the news. Don't mind the video game playing in the background.
We gaming.
Or Bonnie's trying to call right now. Don't worry about that. She's probably trying to hit me up for some money. Alright, an intruder was fatally pew-pewed by an armed city employee inside Lawrence City Hall in Kansas City on Monday morning. I wouldn't really consider that Kansas City, but that's crazy. Michelle Obama was radiantly wearing, Tom Brown from the runway. A runway fashion. Ravens kicker Tyler Loop's Instagram is flooded with hate messages after missing a field goal. Contractor couple left over 40 Texas clients with unfinished, unsafe homes and nearly $5 million fraud scheme. Bodybuilder Jane Tricka, who played Miss Man in Scary Movie, has passed away. Lots of bodybuilders are croaking. What's up with that?
If they're on gear, what they call it, gear, which is either TRT or steroids, they be having a lot of heart problems.
Pentagon cut Senator Mark Kelly's military retirement pay over video where the retired Navy captain urged service members not to obey lawful orders.
That's fucked up. He didn't even say nothing wrong.
Arizona Supreme Court evacuated after a package tests positive for possible explosives. Nicki Minaj's, there's a 140,000 signatures saying they wanted her deported after her conservative thingy. Somebody said, I'm begging restaurants to turn their lights back on. This is not ambiance. I literally can't see. That's so true. Like,
some of them be dark.
We cannot hardly see to pay our bill, or at least give us a little flashlight or something. So we, like, this is too much. 2,000 federal agents are being deployed to the Twin Cities for an expanded immigration crackdown and fraud probe. Supposedly, George Zimmerman is homeless and suing Trayvon Martin's family.
Good.
Officer accused of failing to protect children in Uvalde school pew-pewing is set to stand trial. So this is what Senator Kelly said. He said, over 25 years in the U.S. Navy, 39 combat missions, and 4 missions to space, I risked my life for this country and to defend our Constitution, including the First Amendment rights of every American to speak out. I never expected that the President of the United States and the Secretary of Defense would attack me for doing exactly that. My rank and retirement are things that I have earned through my service and sacrifice for this country. I got pew-pewed at. I missed holidays and birthdays. I commanded a space shuttle mission while my wife, Gabby, recovered from a pew-pew wound to the head, all while proudly wearing the American flag on my shoulder. Generations of service members have made these same patriotic sacrifices for this country, earning the respect, appreciation, and rank they deserve. Pete Hegseth wants to send the message to every single retired service member that if they say something he or Donald Trump doesn't like, they will come after them the same way. It's outrageous and it's wrong. There's nothing more un-American than that. If Pete Hegseth, the most unqualified Secretary of Defense in our country's history, thinks he can intimidate me with censure or threats to demote me or prosecute me, he still doesn't get it. I will fight this with everything I've got, not for myself, but to send a message back to Pete Hegseth and Donald Trump. Don't get to decide what Americans in this country get to say about their government.
So they really don't care about service no matter all that crap they say.
Well, I know that you do sign a thing saying you can't while you're serving.
Yeah, while you're serving.
Now, I don't know how that works in retirement, but I know that while you're serving, you can't, like...
When you retire, you're back to being a civilian, are you not?
I don't know how that works. Because sometimes, even because since he had a higher job, I'm sure you are held to, like, you can't still say certain things because you are still going to be getting, like, benefits, stuff like that. I mean, it's wrong all day. I'm not saying sign it just because you sign it like it's right, but that is something you do sign your right away to do when you join the military. Just like you can't sue the military, you know. It's kind of, but it is kind of crazy. But will they be able to demote him? I don't know legally they can do that, but I don't know. This is going to be an interesting court case for sure. One for the history books. Myles Garrett at 14 years old. Guess he led in sacks in the NFL. He broke the record. Titans have requested an interview with Chiefs offensive coach Matt Nagy for their open head coach position.
Good. Get rid of him.
You don't like him?
No, he does nothing.
Florida arrests over 10,000 illegal aliens after enacting highway checkpoints. First black homecoming queen crowned at South Carolina High School after 155 years. Dow surges 700 points, tops 49,000 for the first time as Maduro captured sends Wall Street cheering. One thing Ply said that I did find interesting is they keep putting him in all these Nike Tech outfits. And he's like, is those his clothes? Or is it those his clothes? Or are they trying to say that like Nike Tech is the outfit that like criminals and thugs wear? It's kind of, it is interesting that like he has all these Nike Tech outfits. And he's changed like outfits 100 times. Cardi B shares alleged text from Stefon Diggs' personal chef accusing him of strangling her. In court documents, the woman claimed his girlfriend told her it wasn't a big deal. Cardi B says she spoke to this woman daily before she moved out of the house and being touched was never mentioned. I want to know why Cardi is getting involved in this. I mean, I get Stefon's her man, but it's like, he's not your husband. I mean, this is just going to be messy. Because it's like, why is she going so hard for him?
When it comes to men, she's horrible at it.
I mean, why you men involve yourself? Like, that's his problems. Like, it's a slippery slope what she's doing right now. For real.
That's her man. Sticking by him.
I mean, that ain't even her husband.
Sticking by him.
I guess she deleted it now. But she should have never have even pushed that. Like, she gonna mess around and get herself in a lawsuit. What do you think about this monkey's butt lip?
What the hell is that? Ugh.
It's just art.
That's art?
It's art, my man. Let's see what else we got here. CDC vaccine overhaul removes meningitis from standard childhood schedule. Good luck working at a daycare or a school right now. Trump says he consulted oil companies about Maduro but skipped Congress.
What does that tell you?
He just doing what he feel like.
He gave the oil company the heads up saying what is he going to do. So who is he serving?
Grammy-winning gospel star Donnie McClurkin accused of year-long abuse. I'm actually kind of not shocked by this because Donnie McClurkin has kind of struggled with his sexuality because he allegedly said he was like molested, all this whole thing when he was younger. I mean, it's sad, but
Who is that?
He's a gospel singer. He sings, "Speak to my heart, Holy Spirit." Yeah, he needs the Holy Spirit right now to help him out. OnlyFans big checks are starting to look like big cap. Earnings claims are everywhere right now. The flex culture is starting to look less motivation and more like marketing. The pitch is always the same. A screenshot, a wild number, a caption that reads like a victory lap, and a rush of comments from people asking how to do it. But when you slow down and look at the mechanics, incentives, and the receipts, the overnight millionaire, it's not all true. No, not everybody got a $1 million OnlyFans account as much as people believe. Cardi B slams rumors that her father was an offender. She said that is not true. If he was, he would be deported. Trump is threatening military operations against Colombia and Greenland. 600,000 Venezuelans can return home after Maduro's capture. There's a fentanyl vaccine. Interesting.
No good if you overdose, though.
Yeah, I don't really. It's unlike Narcan, which is reactive use to reverse the overdose that's already happening. The vaccine is a proactive shield. It works to stimulate the immune system to create anti-fentanyl antibodies. When fentanyl enters the bloodstream, these antibodies latch onto the drug's molecule, making them too large to cross through the blood-brain barrier.
Okay.
So if they consume the fentanyl, the antibodies...
If they do that, get the vaccine before they do fentanyl.
Yeah, the fact that you got to be vaccinated to do fentanyl is wild.
I mean, who's planning to do fentanyl now?
I mean, lots of people still do it, but... Life. Fifty Cent is bringing another BMF documentary, which is interesting, seeing as how he was beefing. Maybe he's working with the other brother because he was beefing with Big Meech, but I guess him and Terry work together. You know 50 Cent messy. The lawsuit claims that Donnie McClurkin abused a young man during the Pray the Gay Away sessions.
Maybe they overprayed.
I think we are caught up. Sometimes everything I like doesn't pop. Okay. Yeah, Pete Carroll's gone. You know, he got fired.
Oh, did he get fired?
Yeah. Bobby Brown is singing. Let's see what he sounds like.
What you gonna be doing, Bobby? Oh, you had to stand up for that part. If you don't sit your ass down, man. Come on, y'all, sing. If you believe in love and all that it can do, just give it a chance, girl. You'll find romance. And if you find the tenderoni that is right for you, make it official. Just give me your love. Baby. My heart belongs to Aroni. She's my only lover. She's my only love. My only heart. Oh, why? She's my only love. She's my only love. Come on, y'all stand up with this one. Sing the song, y'all. Say it to the Baroni. She's a sweet old girl. I'm the sweetest little girl in the whole wide world. Make the toughest old boy fall. Say, would you have a Roni? You will never give her up. She's a special kind of girl. Makes her daddy feel proud. Know the kind of girl stands out in the crowd. And the Roni is so right. I think I'm gonna love her for the rest of my life. Get it, Bobby Brown. Yeah. Yes. Oh.
Bobby sounding good. He doesn't seem like he dropped some weight. Stomach ain't as big.
Jodeci just recently performed too.
I got them on here actually. This guy said this is how light-skinned dudes enter Little Caesars. So this guy's doing some little float routine in under the water. Pretty cool. Seemed like that would be fun, but I can't hold my breath that long. It does look cool though. Maybe I'll work on that this summer.
What's that?
Dancing underwater.
How the hell are we gonna do that? We trying not to drown.
I'm talking about in my pool.
Oh. Thought you meant the ocean.
Megan Thee Stallion teases upcoming Dunkin' Donuts drink collaboration. Philadelphia Black Mafia boss Lonnie Dawson has been released from prison after serving 43 years. 26-year-old William DeFore has been charged after attempting to break into Vice President J.D. Vance's Ohio home, allegedly using a hammer to smash windows. The Sega co-founder David Rosen passed away at 95. Dang, he lived a long, rich life. A rich life. Sinners wins the Critics' Choice Award for Best Screenplay. Resh Seehorn won Best Actress in Pluribus. The Jacob Elord, I don't know how to say his name, but he won for Best Actor in Frankenstein. I did enjoy that movie last year. Little Duval tweeted, Landman needs to tighten up this season. Lots of people complaining about Landman.
Oh, it's terrible.
Brian Henry at the Critics' Choice Award. Paperboy, he really still with his dreads and his jewelry. He's an interesting fella, that's for sure. That old lady from Weapons won Best Supporting Actress in Critics' Choice Awards. Somebody said, you can do laundry every day and still be behind. That's the story of my life. Janelle James won a Critics' Choice Award for her Abbott Elementary. 10 people who falsely claimed that France's First Lady Brigitte Macron was born a man or have been convicted of online harassment. Review by the American Heart Association links cardiovascular disease prevention with having healthy gums. Danielle Brooks looked good at the Critics' Choice Awards. The little dude Miles Catan, or whatever his name is, he won an award as well. That's pretty much the news. Nothing new popped up, which is a good thing. Japan had another earthquake, 6.3. 400 bags of human remains were found near Akron Stadium. Wow, what the heck is that about? I guess that's it, guys. Did you have any other commentary on the news, my love?
The world's just as crazy as yesterday.
There you have it. Alright, let's hop into our story time, see what I liked on here.
Me, but fuck it. Okay, yeah, so it does burn you. And, yeah.
Some of y'all I be thinking, like, I know I do crazy stuff, but what part of her brain thought that was smart?
Send this to someone with glasses. Blurry bitch, can't see ass bitch, pay for a subscription to see ass bitch. I don't know, some of y'all bad. Windshield wiper ass bitch. Prescription using ass bitch. Bifocal ass bitch. I'm gonna do my dance now. Y'all didn't like the last song, so I'ma change it.
You thinking the rain gon' stop us? Let her shit fall like August. Cause I'm finna grow regardless. I gotta finish the shit that I started. I'm about to smoke one, drink one, pop one day, hit the club like I'm Harden. I see a baddie at talk.
Now remember, just because you fit in, it doesn't mean you always belong there.
School. Somebody was like, they thought the glass was gonna cut on. He really ate with that. That's Mr. Miyagi, bald head.
Yeah, when y'all single and y'all ain't got no man in your life, y'all make the most sense on the planet. Y'all be clear-headed. But then when y'all fall in love, y'all become some weird, strange creatures. Y'all got master's degrees and therapy degrees and get hustled by a man who read with his finger. It'd be weird. He's a narcissist, ma'am. He didn't have a car. He used me, ma'am. So you picked him up from his mama house to come to your house to waste your time to ruin your life is what you telling me. He gaslit me. So you Ubered him from his mama house to come to your house to drink up all your baby Capri Suns to ruin your life to waste your time. I am the table, ma'am. You picked him up. That man can't even write his own name. He's like, okay, name, sir. Ooh. You right, name. Hey, babe, can I borrow your card?
I was married for 75 days before I filed for a divorce. I've told this story before, but so many women ask me, so I'll tell the story again. And let me preface this by saying, before y'all jump in the comment section talking about God, this and that and the third, I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I was married for long enough to see what I needed to see, and I dipped. I don't feel no type of way about it. I got in and I got out. It's something that I would never do again, and it just is what it is. Okay, so part one. So I'll start this out by saying we did not know each other very long. We knew of each other for a long time, but we did not know each other for a long time. And at the time when he asked me to marry him, I kind of was in a space where I was like, yeah, okay, well, whatever. I'll do it. Like, and that's the honest truth, y'all. Like, that's just the honest truth. So me and him, or he and I, went to the same college. So we were in college at the same time, because he's 4 years older than me. So he was like kind of on his way out when I was on my way in. But because we're both from the same state, we knew some of the same people who ran in some of the same circles. And if you go to an HBCU, then you know that a lot of people know a lot of people, especially, if you're involved in campus and just by, going to parties and things and clubs and just whatever. So we kind of like knew of each other, if you so to speak, not a lot, but like kind of like in passing, if that makes sense. But we were connected because we knew the same people. And I didn't know it until after the fact, but he had been watching me for quite some time online and crushing on me for quite some time online, and I didn't know. But he ends up sliding in my DM. Well, let me go back. He would always comment on my post, and so him commenting on my post, initially I would start out, thank you, whatever. Not super impressed, but he was pretty persistent with that. And so then the comments led to him basically sliding in my DMs, like, we went to the same college, just striking up normal conversation of, people who went to an HBCU. We're from Florida. We have that in common. So that's kind of how the conversation started. And then he asked me after the conversation, in the DMs, can we exchange numbers? And so we exchanged numbers and started texting, back and forth. And it didn't take him long. He asked me on a date, which hindsight is 2020. He said, maybe we can meet up for coffee or tea. And I should have left his ass where he had me up at. But what I did say was, I don't meet men for coffee dates. So I'm not getting in my car to go on no coffee date. It's not happening. And he quickly corrected himself, like he didn't get offended by it or anything. And he was just like, oh, okay. So, how about we meet for dinner? And so he started, giving me some options to choose from, because he was asking me like what I like and what I want to eat. So he was very much a planner. Like he had no problem planning. He had no problem like taking me where I want to go. He had no problem with if I said I don't like that, I don't want to do that. He didn't get offended. He was just like basically like, it's whatever, it's your world. I like you. I want to spend time with you. So it doesn't matter to me where we go. So long story short, we end up selecting the place for our first date or whatever. So he picked the place. I chose to drive to meet him to the place because I didn't want him to know where I live and all that good stuff. And so this place that we met at just happened to have crazy parking. So it took me, when I got to the location, it took me a while to figure out where to park, which caused me to be late, which also caused me to be a little bit flustered because of not knowing where to park. And so I was communicating with him that I was late and I was flustered and I'm just at the point where I'm just about ready to turn around. So he was basically like, no, don't do that. Where are you? I will basically come and find you, or I'll walk you through the process on where you need to go so that you can park. It's okay. Don't worry. And that's what he did. And so I found the parking spot or whatever, and we met up at the restaurant, and he basically was like, whatever you want. So I ordered a drink, I ordered an appetizer. The conversation started to flow. He was dressed really nice. He was cool. Like he was nice. He was cool. The conversation flowed. He knew how to hold a conversation and all of that. And we was laughing and whatever. And so the day ends. He walks me to my car. He pays for the parking, and he also sends me gas money for me having to drive. And he's basically like, okay, text me when you get home. So doing everything right. So cool, whatever. So that was the first date. So of course, that was good. We go on a couple more dates. We're communicating, we're talking, whatever. So after a while, he was like, I got food. You should come over. And I'm like, cool. I'm cool at this point. You ain't coming to me. I don't mind coming to you. That's cool. Whatever. So I go to his place, which was quite a bit of a distance, but I didn't mind because he was just like, I got you with, your gas money, whatever you need, whatever, I got you. And he was that type of person. Like whenever I drove or he would just randomly cash out me. He would always pay for my gas, make sure I always had gas in my car, all of that good stuff. So I didn't mind driving there because I'd rather go to his house than him come to mine. And so I got there and he had flowers, he had candles burning, the house was exceptionally clean, and he had food. So it was cool. Like we were watching a movie and eating and talking, and he started playing music, and we had an amazing time. I didn't spend the night because I'd be ready to go home. So I went, night came to an end. I drove back home, and I'm the type of person, I don't care what time it is. When I'm ready to go home, I'm going home because I don't care if it's dark. I'm going home. And he was kind of like, it's dark outside. Like, it's kind of a distance. You want to drive? And I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to go home. So I went home. Things were cool. We dated more. And boom, he was basically like, I ain't never met a woman like you. We have so much in common. Like, we're on the same page. Like, I really like you. Like, I really do. And so he was like, how you feel about like us getting married? Like, I would marry you. So I guess he was trying to like gauge how I was feeling. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I ain't never been a woman that has been like, oh my God, man, I got my wedding planned out, I got my colors planned out. I've never been that type of woman. And he is not the first man to want to marry me. I've been proposed to 3 times by my son's dad, and I've been proposed to by 3 other men that I have turned down marriage proposals. So him wanting to marry me is nothing new. And I can honestly say most of the men that I have dated have wanted to marry me. That's just has always been my experience in adulthood. And I will say he just caught me at a time in a space where I was just like, okay. And I know that sounds crazy, y'all, but I didn't take it as that big of a deal. For me, it kind of was like something to check off the list to say that I've done it. I know that sounds bad, y'all, but it's the truth. And I didn't look at it from like a religious aspect. I was just looking at it like it's something to check off the deal. This man is a lawyer. This man got his stuff together. Okay, I don't really mind. So, yeah, sure, whatever. I was married for 7.
She must have got a nice and quick and easy divorce, because divorce is not fun or cheap. I would be so scared if I took my grandma to Top Golf, like the bravery.
Crazy story time. So 2 days ago, I'm at HEB self-checkout. The super guy walks over, approaches me, asks if he can talk to me outside. I'm like, yeah, sure. Go outside, we're chatting for a second. He says he can walk me to my car, which I realize is probably not the smartest move in most scenarios, but he felt pretty non-threatening and was super attractive. So I was like, sure. We walk over to my car, we're chit-chatting, yada yada. He asks for my phone number, I give it to him. He asks if he could pop my back to top it all off. And to be clear, I would let a homeless man pop my back because it's my weakness. So I said yes. Then we leave. I tell my sister about the interaction. I tell her what he's wearing, what he looks like, how he's wearing glasses, and she stops me and says, were they meta glasses? Was he recording you? I don't know. The light wasn't flashing. I don't think so, but I don't know. He texts me almost immediately after getting home from the store, laying on the game, trying to meet up and hang the next day. I'm conversing with him, and then I respond and I say, by the way, were you videoing me on your glasses? Wait, hold on. Before I said that, sorry, I missed something there. Before we get to that point, I ask him for his full name, and he tells me his middle name. I asked for it so I could put his full name into my phone, aka stalk him online. I look him up, he gave me his middle name, I find his more low-key account, and I'm like, I feel like he has another account. And for a guy like this, he's gonna be following his other account. So all I did was go to his following, I find his other account, which has 30,000 followers, and he records women unknowingly while he's trying to pick them up on 6th Street. Usually drunk girls. So, HEB, the fuck? Anyways, so after we've been conversing a little bit, I respond and I'm like, hey, were you recording me earlier in your glasses? Crickets. Which is interesting because he was texting back so fast before that. So I wait a little bit. He doesn't respond. I say, please don't post me online. Crickets. Ghost. Nothing. So I wake up the next morning, I check his account, and the video is posted for the world to see. For the world to see. And now, a day later, he has gained almost 30,000 new followers. You're welcome. And the video is at almost 7 million views. Happy 2026.
Did he do that to her? Somebody said she has survival instincts of garlic bread. Survival instincts of a fart. Well, there you have it. Let's see if we can see the video.
Ladies, beware. I come across this creator right here, and she's telling the story about how this guy approached her at HEB, and he starts talking to her, and he wants her number and her name and all this stuff. One thing I'm going to point out, she has headphones in her ears while she's up at the checkout paying. Then he asks, well, can I meet you?
I don't know.
Crazy.
She did that to her neck. I'm not invested enough, but yeah, that's what happened.
If your name is Tanner and you was a white boy, you left your wallet at this apartment complex, and I checked the wallet to see if it had money in it, like just to see if they stole from you, and they did. And then it had no number, but I hid it in the bushes for you.
Mom! Did you hear the news? There's a full moon out tonight. Oh, stop it! Your butt's all broken out. You better do something about that. You have a rash.
Mom with the clap back. Your butt's all broken out. She said, I don't know, so I'm gonna call you Rashly. You better do something about that. Humbled you real quick. She Uno reversed you. Think you have a rash. The fact that y'all still went ahead and posted this is wild.
Yeah, I guess time to saddle up. Oh no, my beard.
I'm like, what is happening?
Like $1 million. Oh, it's nice, Mom.
Ooh, you did everything.
God damn! It's like nice! Ooh, yeah! Ooh, yeah! Like $1 million.
At first, I thought she was scared, but she loves it.
We need some more baby cakes and shit.
Them mother hunters. I'm about to lose my... You fuckers.
They said her account got frozen. Cold hard cash.
Oh God, help me please. Somebody just stop me and run away. Oh, I need help, please. Good afternoon. Please. Good afternoon. I can die. Good afternoon. Oh God, help me, please. Somebody just stop me and run away.
The moral of the story is Caribbean people don't play that. You better speak first.
Time to teach this goat who's the boss. Yep, he's the boss.
The stuff people do for content, I can't.
I'm recording. No, I'm recording. I don't know what you're doing, bro. Turn up. Oh, shoot.
That was the first day I opened up my eyes.
What?
Born in the Motor City, raised in the shade. Can't remember very much before the age of 5. My mama had 11 children. I was number 5. 3 generations later, I'm still alive. Lots of friends, lots of family, did not survive yet. 3 generations later, I'm still alive. They call me Gigi Mama, ain't no shame to my claim. Cause I like the hustle and the flow of the game. Put my pedal to the metal, watch me flow in acapella. Shooting shots like Carmelo, money like Rockefeller. To shine with the Motor City, music's in my DNA. Got $1 million seller, woo, I'm on my way. Mississippi never stops going when I get on fire. I never stop. In my younger days, they call me Calico. I had all the fam dudes lined up like domino. But when I found out they was out to break my heart, I said the slide is slick and the wicked. Boom, back to the ain't no shame till you're plain, and you like the hustle and the flow of the game. Get up out your seat, move your body to the beat, yeah. Sway your hips from side to side, hey, do the Gigi glide. If you are a G or a double G, like me, get up out your seat, move your body to the beat, yeah. Aging for the numbers, so get up and show your under, cause it ain't no time to slumber till you're 6 feet under, till you're 6 feet under, till you're 6 feet under, cause it ain't no time to slumber till you're 6 feet under.
Get it, girl. I knew me rapping and dancing was gonna pay off. That's gonna be me. The Gigi Slide. You know, why I ain't never heard the song? I don't know. I love it. But that's the show. Inspirations on the way. Y'all stay blessed.
For some people, all it takes is an apology, and we'll go right back into the thing that gave us trauma. Don't mislabel the season. A lot of us, if I were to be honest, you're not waiting. You're not waiting. You're getting dressed. See, there's a difference in getting ready and being dressed. When you're ready, you're waiting. When you're becoming, you're dressing. A lot of us, God is taking off some garments. He's taking off some outfits. He's taking off some mindsets. He's taking off some perspectives. That does not mean that you won't be ready. But right now in this season, I'm not waiting. A lot of us think I'm just waiting for this. I'm just waiting for this. You're not waiting. You're getting dressed and undressed. When you're ready, you're dressed and you're waiting. It's like when you go over your friend's house and you told them that you were going to be there at 8 o'clock. You text them, hey, I'm outside. And they say, okay, I'm ready. This man don't have his shoes on. This woman is still trying to find her earrings and her keys. You're not ready. You're getting dressed. And I think a lot of us, our anxiety is heightened because we don't recognize we're not in the season right now of ready. We're in the season of getting dressed. And that's okay. That's okay. I just want us to be aware that while you're getting dressed, don't dress yourself with Egypt clothing. And don't allow Egypt text messages cause you to undress what God has put on you as you are becoming. So good, y'all. We just have to get to a place where we remove this Amazon Prime mentality. We want to expedite shipping. We want it now. We want it quick. One day shipping. You can't do that with God. You can't do that with God. Everything that God sends your way is going to come on time. With God, the only thing that you can have is on-time shipping. The only thing you can have is on-time shipping. Now, you could prolong a package by disobedience. You could prolong a package by rebellion. You could prolong a package by not getting the therapy you need. You could prolong a package by not healing from that trauma. You could prolong a package by entertaining an ex. See, for some of us, God can't send the new thing until you let the old thing go. And as long as you keep entertaining old things, as long as you keep entertaining Egypt people, as long as you keep entertaining what Pharaoh has, you won't be able to receive what Yahweh's giving. This is so good, y'all. The enemy knows if I can't stop them from going where they're going, maybe I could send something from where they've been that could keep them where they are, or hopefully get them to go back to where they were. Last reason on why I believe exes come back in our life: you gave them life. And not in a good way. This was parasitic. Parasites live off host. They live off host. A leech, the way I live, is off somebody else's health. The way I live is off somebody else's peace. The way I live is off somebody else's joy. And the reason they have come back is because you sustained their life. They had a parasitic nature, and I was surviving off what you had. Pharaoh said, what have we done? We have let them go and have lost their services. And I wanted to come on here tonight for a few moments and give us a message to encourage us to be out of service for Pharaoh, to be out of service for hell, to be out of service for distractions, to be out of service for setbacks, and anything of my past that tries to come back, that tries to take me back. I have a new service provider. And the only reason Pharaoh wanted them back was because I no longer have people who I can make my slaves. Sometimes things of the past come back because the enemy wants your service of slavery. And as we start this series, I want this series to be an investment in our soul care. I'm not going back. I'm not returning back. I'm not looking back to anything God has brought me out of. When God heals you, and while God is healing you, stop picking the scab. Stop picking the scab. That could be looking back, texting back, responding back, going back, thinking back. Stop picking the scab, because I'm trying to take you into a promise. And one of the methods of the enemy to get us handcuffed and arrested in this season is to send back what comforted us in a former season. So God, we pray, purge us and detox us from Egypt. Purge and detox us from Egypt so that we won't even be able to be tempted by the things of our past. Help us have enough wisdom to notice the time.
You're using cinnamon wrong, and your blood sugar is paying the price. Let me explain. This isn't your typical